Get my piece back. Now I'm bringing the juice. I'll always be upper level. Everyone else is in the basement. Plus one? Honey, I've always been that one. I'm a mom of 4 girls. Give me attitude and I'll ground you too.
If you want to find the shade, just look for the oak.
Porsha says that Drew is lying. Well, all I can say is it won't be the first time. And I love Drew, but he's been caught in a fib or 2, or 3, or 4. I better not find out that anybody's screwed up with Peter Anthony Thomas with a matching outfit on.
You want to get your thoughts on Sheree and Peter hanging out? Because that certainly lit up social media. I know you said you don't get into the mess of social media, but since you're here, I'm honestly dying to know what you thought about that.
I actually don't really have an opinion about it. Okay. I haven't been with Peter in years. I have moved on. I have a new boo. Peter can hang out with whoever he wants to hang out with.
That's right, because you're doing...
Definitely not be booed up with Leon nowhere with a matching outfit on. I'm gonna need them not to even be booed up with James Michael Hill with a matching outfit on. Please find somebody else to match with and boo up with.
Like, it's just something that one of the girls said, and everyone got
But it ends up sticking.
You know,
it ends up sticking, like the whole lapdog thing.
I feel like you have to get to know the person for yourself.
Porsha would just smile like, I should Charles. And I'm like, that's my calling card.
Ooh.
Because now, bitch, I know you people husband.
Wow.
I know you do it as a sport. And now you're gonna bring my husband in. I gotta change. I gotta get on my clothes.
You heard her say it.
I heard her say it, and 5 seconds later, my ass was down next to it. You know, I'm hearing voices outside of my window.
Okay.
And they're like, Big Bird.
And then, of course, Rich Shade was that he done cheated and got this outside baby on this lady.
Wait a minute, what?
And then it's part 2 to the story. What happened? Porsha was like, I should Charles.
I heard her say it. I should Charles.
Oh, Jesus. You said something about you would have sex with Charles.
I actually don't even remember saying it.
Blaming on Henny.
Wait, Henny stayed the night.
You heard her say it.
I heard her say it.
Because I was about to blow that bitch all the way out. Okay? But I would never anybody's husband. Okay, that's not. Okay. I swear I don't know anything about this woman.
Okay, good. Thank you, Jesus.
And I don't have the intention.
I'm working on Porsha and Angela right now.
Good. How's that going?
Well, I don't know. So let me check in and then you and Angela can speak.
Let's do it.
Do we feel like we can maybe just start off on a clean slate?
She didn't apologize to me.
No, you said something about the husband now.
And she said something about mine.
Oh my God.
I figured you about your husband. I apologize.
Okay, there you go. Okay, now Porsha, you go ahead.
Ditto. If I offended you about your husband, that was not my intention. And I would like to move forward.
Come on, Jesus. Can I get a hug? Can I get it? Okay, watch out for the shells, child. Yes! Hallelujah! I need you to stay seated.
I didn't sleep with him. I just Porsha. And she didn't raise her voice not one time. And I'm like, say something! Did you sleep with him or not?
Tell that girl before she come over here with us.
I started Nana's Chicken and Waffles in 2016. I didn't have a culinary background. I learned to cook from my mother and my grandmother. So currently, I only have one location right now, the McDonough. My first original location was in Conyers, Georgia, but my ex-husband closed the Conyers location. And finding out that I had to vacate the property put so much stress on me financially. My goal is to build generational wealth for my daughters. My ex-husband has not paid any child support unless it's been court ordered. So being a single mom of 4, I can't afford to drop the ball. We are definitely both dog moms, so we always get our bitches together to the point where it got physical.
Are you serious?
Honestly, I probably should have an Oscar for as much as I made my marriage or my family look like it was all together. From me sleeping in my closet some nights to police being called numerous times, and it became the house of hell.
I know they didn't do the prom matching outfit. You're not just about to bulldoze me. I'm almost 6 feet. I'm here. I have a presence. My husband, Charles, he played in the NBA, mainly with the New York Knicks and the Chicago Bulls. Charles cooks, he cleans. He's like a dream come true.
I'm sorry you had to deal with my mess.
We shared 4 beautiful children. I have Amari, who's 24, Avon, who's 11, Charles has Charlie Jr., and we shared Arlie, who's 7. The food looks, I can't wait to eat.
Yeah, right. Food always gonna be good.
Charles and I met in Chicago at a party. We exchanged numbers, and then I didn't hear from that man for another 10 years when we became neighbors in the same condominium. I feel like our relationship was destined to happen. I own a financial consulting company. I am a self-made millionaire. There's not a dollar I don't want. I bought 5 properties that I am currently renovating, trying to kill. The secret for loving a man like Charles is just letting him be who he is. Charles and I sometimes get in our own head, and he won't hear me, I won't hear him. And through therapy, I realized I wanted him to change. Then I realized that I have flaws too.
I'm taken aback, I'm confused. This is somebody I consider to be a friend, and there's no real clear indication as to why she's upset with me. It's kind of all over the place. Is it I'm working with Dennis on music? Is it the Go Naked shoot? It's just like, girl, she want to be mad at me. So she mad at me, so let's go. Ralph has taken large sums of my money and is also asking for alimony, percentages of my business, child support. So I really don't need to be dealing with Dennis and Porsha's baggage at this point. Angela and I have been friends for 3 years. We're Chi-Town girls. We have kids the same age.
I'm gonna get y'all some waters.
And Shamea, Porsha, and I have been in a group chat for years. So I am hoping after the other night at Shamea's party, we can just work out and get our endorphins going, because the other night it was very, very negative. I kind of agree with my girl Angela. If you look up the definition of lapdog, I think you would see Shamea's picture.
I have had such a tumultuous year, from finding out my surrogate has breast cancer to Shiloh having all of these health challenges. And I'm like, damn, I feel like I deserve to eat a piece of cake. And I should be able to get wet, literally and figuratively. I met Shadina through Candy.
Remember when we said we were gonna let you see her? Well, today we're gonna see her on the screen, but she's in Miss Shadina's belly.
I found out she had a surrogacy agency, Surrogacy Miracles, with Dr. Jackie, and she agreed to be the surrogate for Shiloh.
It's not as bad as I thought it would have been, considering the mastectomy.
Shadina was around 32 weeks when she got diagnosed with breast cancer, and it was a very aggressive form. So Shiloh needed to be born yesterday. I just felt responsible in a way, because there's gestational breast cancer. Sometimes it's onset because of the hormones. Shadina has her own family, and yet she's put her life on the line to help me grow my family. But I wanted Shadina to be healthy. I finally got pregnant. I was excited. But then I started having really sharp pains. It just breaks my heart how much Black women suffer with maternal mortality. It can never be taken serious. And sometimes they say, well, you have to find a healthcare provider or a doctor but sometimes you just have to have people that are still human that believe you. My husband wants more children, and I want to give him that. He's given me so much, but I'm nervous. I want a healthy child. I don't want no beef with Drew, because this is like between Drew and Porsha, and Dennis is not a part of this group. So we gotta put this to rest. Who knew she could speak? Because at my birthday, when Porsha was handing it to Drew, she was like a church mouse.
Just not talking. I'm not gonna thank you.
I literally scrolled, saw Cynthia invited me to the studio, and I went and made something for dinner. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't got nothing to do with that.
Is Drew sneaking around upsetting because she's actually a friend that is pure?
No, it ain't even that deep. I got pissed because the bitch was trying to film with my baby daddy on the show. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. Drew never discussed with me filming with my child's father. You're wanting to film with him is complicating my life. Her sneaking around with Dennis, I could care less. What I care about is, because of this whole divorce, I'm stressed and now I gotta deal with my baby daddy. It's that simple. Kenny and I have definitely had this love-hate relationship.
Miss America 1990. Miss USA. Miss USA, I'm sorry.
And whatever else with your ashy feet.
Okay. Bye, Porsha.
Okay, bye, Ashy.
Porsha repeated lies about Candy.
You lying about your man. I think that after we had kids, there's a newfound respect for each other. I mean, we old as hell now. Why keep fighting? Without telling me. Dennis is my co-parent. We have a great relationship. And when it's good, it's good. When it's Dennis the Menace and Petty P, it is bad.
Chill.
Go!
You ain't gotta be here.
And I don't want him to film anything that's gonna compromise the growth that we have had. Our family right now is very vulnerable, and Drew should be trying to protect me as her friend, the same way I have protected her. When I really knew that Simon was my person was when I was writing my book. And him reading about trauma in my past from men and him saying, you're safe.
Don't bring hoes up in my house.
Where our children are.
No.
But feeling like I had a man who was honest to me is the very thing that slipped away at the end. I'm really glad that Dennis and I have agreed to be the best parents we could be for Pilar right now. Being that there's a big loss with the divorce, closeness from both of us at the same time is what she needs to see. I literally have no expectations on Dennis besides being a great dad for Pilar. But on the one thing I'm asking you, don't film with her on the show and this and that. You can't do that. I don't know why I can't get loyalty from people.